is the if function. At times, it can be used in almost a programming like way. On this worksheet, we are on simple if in our file, if and related functions. We are about to use this function in a very simple, straightforward way. We're on this chapter, if function file. In cell I2, we're going to provide a bonus for those people who have a job rating of 4 or 5. What we are actually looking for here is a way to provide one of two different answers. In more complex scenarios, the if function can be used and the if function can be quite long to provide multiple answers. Let's start with a simple idea. If the job rating is 4 or 5, the bonus is 10,000. Otherwise, nothing. So I'm going to click on cell I2. And since we are not going to use so many columns, I'm going to hide some of these. Maybe these I'll hide. I'm not going to be using them. And I'm going to make this column wider so you can see it very clearly. And let's zoom in a bit. Here we go. That should do it. And this one little more wider. This should do it. So equal if. The if function in its basic form has three different parts to it. These are often called arguments. You can also call them parameters. It's one and the same thing. We begin with the logical test. A logical test could be comparing a value of two different cells. We could be comparing a cell with a value. We are about to do that, but in other situations, you might compare a cell value with a formula. Lot of variations here. You could also test a cell to see if it contains a certain text entry. The example here, we are checking in cell H2 to see if it's 4 or 5. We can do it this in two ways. Either we can say it's greater than 3. That's one way. Another way is to follow the greater than symbol with the equal sign and then put 4. So if function, so we are going to click on H2 if this is greater than equal to 4. I can do this, which means that if this cell in H2 is either 4 or greater than 4, well, to minimize the typing, I can also say if this is greater than 3, one and the same thing, we can do that, yes. So if H2 is greater than 3, comma, what the value is true. If the value is true, what do we want? If it is greater than 3, it means it's 4 or 5. We want the answer to be 10,000. So I'm going to click on 10,000, type in 10,000 here. Otherwise, nothing. So we can put in 0. Now, we will provide two answers here. These answers can be numbers, they can be text, they can be formulas, they can be reference to other cells. When this is true, the company decide to provide a bonus of 10,000, otherwise 0. Now we can display this if we wish, and we can press enter, and the job rating is 3, we don't get anything. Job rating is 2, 4, 5, here we go. Wherever the job rating is 4 or 5, we get 1,000. Wherever it is 3, 1, 2, or 3, it's nothing. Now you can put 0 in there. If you want to put some text entry, you can certainly do that. Or you can also type in double quotes, double quote. You're not doing anything, and here we go. Or you can say, okay, maybe I want to type in, they'll not get any bonus, so I can type in no bonus. And here we go. When you're using a function by itself, you don't have to use the final parentheses, but Excel does that for us. So if we press enter, and we dragged it down to few more cells to make sure everything is working okay. It appears to be working okay. We see 10,000 wherever the job rating is 4 or 5, and the other examples as we look pretty good. And we go to the last entry and we can double click, and here we go to cover all these cells, about 700 rows here. Seems to be working okay. I press control and up arrow. Here we go. We are back to the top column, top row. Seems to be working okay. Now, it could be that it is going to make more sense if we put in 10,000 here. I can put in 10,000 here. And maybe I want to refer this uh, value to 10,000. Maybe this is a bonus amount. So I can say, instead of this, let's do this in another way. I'll remove what's in there and equal if the value in H2 is greater than 3, then what if the value is 2? I want the bonus. Where is the bonus? In cell K1. So I can select K1 and then press absolute it. Otherwise, I don't want to give anything. Otherwise, 0. And close the parentheses, press enter, we get it. And we can copy this down. Now, you might say, what is the benefit of this? Now, the benefit is we are referring the bonus amount to a cell. If this amount changes later in this in the organization, if the company decide, okay, we are spending 29 lakh 60,000, it's too much, let's reduce this, how about 9,000 to cut down the expenses. It's down to 2664. Maybe they want to cut down below 25. How about 8,500? And you can see 2516. How about 8,450? So you can experiment a bit. You can see what's going on. Here it is 25,1,200. Very close to what they were expecting. Here maybe you want to do that. 84,48. Maybe that shall do it. Here it is 25,608. Maybe 45 should work. 85,45. Here we go. 24,997,20. That's it. Now, another thing which you can do, you can, instead of uh, this, you can also name a cell. You can go to K1 and you can type it here, bonus. And now you can go here and type the formula equal the if the H2 is greater than 3. And now you don't have to refer to any cell. You can start typing. We're going to give them a bonus. Otherwise, in double quotes, you can type in no bonus. Enter. Here we go. So it says no bonus. And here we go. And anybody who's reading the formula would certainly understand that, okay, if the H5 is greater than 3, they will get a bonus. Otherwise, nobody will get a bonus. I'm here, how much total we are getting. Maybe you want to decide to change this amount later, maybe about 7,000 or something else. How about this one? And if you click on this column I, you will get these all 6 vital indicators. If you're not getting those, simply right click anywhere on the empty uh, space in the status bar and make sure all these 6 indicators are checked. And you'll see all those 6 vital indicators. So instead of referring to a particular cell, we have given a cell a name, which is a bonus name. So we've seen an example of the if function using a very straightforward way. We got a condition here. When the condition is true, we got one answer. When the condition is not true, we got another answer. So we are seeing 2 different answers here, either 7,000 or nothing. Now, earlier it was just a number. Now we have we have used range names, and we got an answer here. Or we can use a text entry or blanks or 0. So simple easy to use example of the if function.